That's really philosophical. Olga says if you can find the pleasure in any circumstance, then you will never be a sufferer of a misfortune. Oh, you can find it. Okay, gosh. We're just walking stupid. Who is this? This is a hobo lady that you haven't met yet. Okay. Hello there. Well, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. I'm Fuzzy. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's gone homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. Fine. Thank you, though. Like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers, the whole thing. Trying to grow some socks as well. They're much trickier. I can imagine. Okay, that was weird. What is this? This hobo is wearing a handmade tinfoil crown. Talk to him. Hello there, you must be the Hobo King. The crown gave it away, I presume. Yep. Well, you are absolutely correct. I am the Hobo King. Though to foster a more familiar air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Fuzzy. What can I do for you, Fuzzy? I had a question. Where are you from? Hoboken. Of course you are. Leave. Hey, don't touch that telephone. Royal use only. This phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Okay. This is as cozy and inviting as is possible from a barrel of burning garbage to be. Warm your hands. Ah, that's nice. You get an effect. Warm hands. Let's see. Warm hands. +3 cold armor. Should we go to the factory right now? I'm gonna write this down. Hobo camp. Cats at Dutch's house. Okay, so hobo camp. +3 cold armor. I'm gonna have to sort my notes later on. Okay, what's here? Hobocamp cryptography boxcar. A bewildering array of partially redacted nonsense. The one thing that notebooks have in common is that you do not understand any of them. Whoa, you haven't seen one of these in ages, whatever it is. The Telegraph. You don't even understand the titles of these books, much less their contents. This device seems to have music coming out of it, yes. A hobo is flipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machine next to him and pencil some notes in the margins. Talk to him. Hi there. Hey, hello, you must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around. My name is Fuzzy. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist with you? What do they call you, Letters? I am an expert in microcryptography, also known as hobo code. Are you familiar with it? Nope. What is this? It's a system of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts or etc. This is the strange messages we see everywhere. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog, that sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That's pretty interesting, you know? Anything I can assist you with it? What is the book you're reading? It's a hobo code manual. I can teach you the basics if you like. Yes. You got a perk, hobo literacy. You see? You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basic of hobo codes with letters. It teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobos you meet. They're honor-bound to assist new learners. That's the hobo code. Now we can read the things. Neat, thanks. Is there anything I can assist you with? What's with all the stuff in this room? Stuff is a little overbroad of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to be informative. Okay. I'm good. What is this thing? Ask Letters about it. What's this machine you're working on? This is an old naval radio in cryptographonograph blah blah from the Coca-Cola Wars. Trying to modify it to work with hobo code. That sounds hard. Yes, it wasn't designed to handle a pictographic writing system, but that's for certain. But if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. Interesting. What's this thing? Desktop radio. Hey, what's the deal with this? It's a ham radio. What's it for? Listening to stuff about ham. Gotcha. You don't even understand the titles of these books? Ask later about them. What are all these books? Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. Vigenère, Beaufort, treatises on several variations of columnar transposition. The classic Mormon jigsaw. I mean German mix-up code and so on. Interesting. There's a few books on an old pictographic language in there too. Fascinating stuff. It's all Greek to me. What about this thing? What is this poster? Those are some general-purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them that are blacked out, though. Yeah, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it would be wisest to take some precautions. Okay. What about this thing? That's all my notes on the hobo code. More notes on codes and language in general, as well as my studies on radio, telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere, too. Did you write all of this in code? I can make out a single word. No, that's just my handwriting. Oh, I see. Okay. How about this contraption here? Hey, letters, what's this thing? That's a teletype machine that we salvage when... Oh, it's a teletype. Yeah, okay. When we salvage, when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We patch it into the local telegraph network, so telegraph, so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities. This is some heavy-duty equipment. Between this and the naval cipher thing, this is some heavy-duty equipment you got here. Yes, well, it's not at liberty to discuss it in details, you understand. But secure lines of communications are going to be quite important if Johnny's plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I am intrigued. Sorry, you'll have to talk to him about it yourself. Okay, man. And what about this? What is this contraption? That's just a radio. Alright. Yeah. Can we talk to Johnny about the plans? Letter said you're working on some kind of secret plan. Can you teach me some hobo code? Oh yes, according to the hobo code, I am of course obliged to assist, but first let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and we'll grant you a boon. I'm gonna bamboozle you. You know, to be honest, it doesn't matter. I already know all of the hobo code. In fact, I should be testing you. Oh, really? Okay, hotshot, go ahead. What's the symbol for a public bathroom? Oh, that's a simple one. It's hey, you won't scan me with that easy. You're trying to tell me it's a rectangle with a crescent moon in it. So you can pretend you knew it all along. Well, shucks, you got me. I guess you better ask me instead. Huh. So what is the symbol for a public bathroom then? I think it's a rectangle with a crescent moon. Well, you got it right, so I guess you earned a boon. Thank you. King Johnny takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you the page. What is this? That's the hobo code symbol for boon. What? One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Hobo code knowledge increase. Thank you. So Letter starts working some kind of secret plan. Oh, did he? He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. That information is mine alone to divulge. So, will you divulge? You are practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I cannot jeopardize operational security. Ah, shucks. So, where are you from? Hoboken, of course. So, let's just go over here. And there's grub. Okay, this area has the grub. And we can just dance to it a little bit. What do we have? Condiments. Okay. Here. What is this? Due to supply chain difficulties, the grub car is currently bring your own grub, you see? Condiments are still available to camp residents. Okay. There's no one here. But you need to bring your own grub. Talk to this guy. Hi there, I'm Fuzzy. Howdy, they call me 52 Teeth Thompson, or just 52 for short. Is that because of the 52 white keys on the piano? Nope. Okay. So ask about his piano. Oh, it's lucky that they happened to find a piano for the camp. I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, it took a few trips. What? Ask about a hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you can teach me? Sure thing. This one here means arpeggio. These two pointy ones are crescendo and decrescendo. And this one here is a treble clef. Thanks. Okay, hobo code increase. You can dance a little bit. You can dance too a bit. Okay, the shut eye over here. Hobo camp. Probably shouldn't mess around in here. You wake people up. Okay. I wanna wake people up, so we just. Okay, what do we have here? Perks, hobo literacy. You can understand some hobo clips. Effects. Chami, Calliope spoon, heavy is the hand, warm hands. So you see, these two are important. I'm gonna say we need Calliope's boon. I'm gonna write down the boons like over here. So Calliope's boon. Calliope boon. Because I'm pretty sure if I go to sleep, I'm gonna lose all of this. Heavy is the hand. Heavy is the hand. And the last one is warm hands. And these ones, just a second. This is from Pet the Cat. This is for sit in the chair. And this is from Hobo Camp, Barrow in Hobo Camp. Because, like I said, I'm not sure if this, when I go to sleep, inevitably, if this will still be here. Okay. Let's go. I want to go to the fridge factory. See if my cold things... licorice taffy. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Or do I need the armor? Oh, look at this, a pool of chemicals. Salty fish. Nice, we got miscellaneous chemicals. Nice. Is this factory leaving you cold? You could always leave. It is. Oh, look at this, we are in the area that we could not enter before. These barrels are rimmed with frost, but they rhyme with carols. There's a pretty flower growing out of this patch of frosty industrial waste. It's probably a metaphor for something you don't understand. There are weird flies buzzing around this barrel of fragile industrial waste. What about this? Boxes of miscellaneous discarded industrial junk. Dig through them. We got a refrigeration coil. Nice. Okay, so we did the thing over here as well. I'm taking up boxes. Okay. Is there anything that we can do here? No. Nothing there. Experimental, not for lunches. Yeah, there's a big cube there. I don't know. Okay. Can I go to... Let's go to Plunkett Street. Pebble next to the sidewalk catches your eye. Using the exam, say, yeah, you determine that it's not ordinary pebble. It is a petrified espresso bean. Grind it up. Take that, bean. Okay, so there was a thing. Let me see if I can read this. In the sidewalk, there's some hobo code somewhere around here. Look at this. Translated to hobo code knowledge. Okay. The code reads sandwich, April 18, 1858. April 18th, 1858. 1858. Here. There we go. You find something interesting. A flattened sandwich has been carefully concealed in the folder for that date. So that's what the code was all about. A pressed ham panini. Delicious. So delicious. I know there's more code here in the... Here. Sup, boss? Don't bother him. He's bouncing. Yes. And this is the mob lady that they sent, Molly. There it is. This requires 5 hobo code knowledge. Damn. That's a lot of knowledge. Okay. Let's go to the Hirams. This is the last one. Oh, and this is a boardwalk. Well-dressed man flags you down. Excuse me, my good chap, man. You have a match on your person. Oh, look at this. We got no, but also yes. Paradox. Sure, you got a match. The man tips his hat to you. Thank you kindly. This will be just the thing I need to ensure that something will be on fire at some point in the future. Smile and leave. I don't know why that guy wasn't. Hirams, milk, dentrifices, beer, suit. Okay, what is this? Filthy trash can. Dig through it. Yes, you know it. A single shoe. Check for a second shoe. There isn't a second one. Okay. Let's see. Single shoe. Save you the trouble of using both feet for walking. Equip. Look at this. And now, we're just walking stupid. I need some way to just cycle those. A single shoe. Okay. A bored-looking hobo lunges against the wall of the decrepit building. Hi there. Hey, hello there. Yeah, hello. Hi, I'm Fuzin. Please to meet me. Samuel. I'm looking for Hiram's grocery. Is this it? Went out of business. When? A couple of months ago. I've been standing here the whole time? Oh. What are you doing here, bro? I just waiting. Waiting for what? Some work. You're looking for work? Yes, just. I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Considering that this store is pretty thoroughly closed, I don't think you're gonna find any work here. Oh, that's wrong. It doesn't look like there's another store is going to open here anytime soon. Okay, I'm gonna give you some meat, bro. Well, thank you. He tips his cap to you and whistles for a passing cab. Good luck. Hirams. Yank the boards off. Go on in. Okay, we are here and we're just walking stupid. This shelf is littered with various pieces of trash. We got lip balm. Even mice would be disappointed with this shelf. Shelf is so empty, it doesn't even have a shelf. The only thing left on the shelf is a pair of rusty thongs. Barbecue thongs. It's a magical weapon. Sorry. Nothing but trash. An empty shelf. Unless... No, it's empty. Unless... No, it's definitely empty. Hey, but wait! Listen, it's empty. I promise. Side fine. Oh, wait, what's this? What? Ah, just kidding. There's nothing. You suck. You know, like... Search it. Register is empty unless you know someone who accepts mouse droppings as currency. I might know someone. Look behind the counter. You find an old invoice for a shipment from the Snake Mills factory, which is marked as never having arrived. Factory address is listed. It's the one you already know about. Oh, okay, so we could get the factory address from this. Okay. Let's go to the last place here and then we go back to the new region. We've been running around for long enough. 4 Glocklins. Just fight them. Oh, look at this! Another guy from the down Toblerone. You see? Okay, so what do we have here? 10, 13, 10. 12. I will go ahead and do some damage to everybody. And now I will just shoot this guy. Who has the more points? You're gonna hit Fuzzy. You're gonna hit Gabby. You're gonna hit Kelly. Oh, this guy's Kelly. You wanna hit Thaddeus. No hitting Thaddeus. Thank you. 7 physical damage. I guess you. Flap slap. That hurt a little bit. I don't give a rat's ass. Physical armor. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this guy, we're just gonna throw a rock at this guy. Gone. And now we're gonna pew pew you. Gone. Boom. Nice. Flap slap. And we're done. Goggling mouth ball. Some XP. Whee! Okay, here's the boardwalk. Ocean City Boardwalk. Tony Fiasco had photography. Why am I getting flashbacks? Why do I think I have already been here? You're not sure if the lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. Talk to her. Hi there, I'm Fuzzy. Hey there, well, pleased to meet you, Fuzzy. I'm Dusty. I can see that. No, that's... What's up, Dusty? Nothing much. Just hanging around. Was just going to run a 3-car Monty down here on the boardwalk, but it didn't pan out. Why not? Well, there's a fella already running the game down that way, and I prefer not to step on his toes. Just a matter of professional courtesy, you see? I see. And also because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing. I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Any way I can help? Well, that's real kind of you. I was thinking of looking up for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a couple Joe to get my feet moving? Yeah, some meat. Thanks, Paul. You're real good at. Okay, she gives you a jaunty wave on herself. Alright, then. And just walking still. Fortune teller's tent. Pop inside. You enter the dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman, sitting at a velvet draped table. She points to a sign on the wall that says Tarot Readings, 50 meat. I'm gonna complain about the price. Hey, 50 meat is a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 and 63/64 gallons of gas for that much. She stares at you, points at the sign again. Okay. First card tells us about where you've been. She slowly flips over a card. Ah, the blue exterminator. Oh my, what does it mean? She shrugs. This is about an event in your childhood home. Something to do with a fire? Fire. I see. Continue. Like a string of crimble light, the second card illuminates your present. She pauses for a moment for effect, then draws a card. The super delicious prince. Okay, that's a real tarot card for sure. She raises an eyebrow at you. Don't get sassy with me, Fuzzy, she says. This card indicates that you are in a fortune teller's tent. Yep, this is true. The last card tells the future. She licks her thumb, grabs the top card from the deck. The 6 of Pentacles. Okay, it's the 6 of Pentacles. What does it mean? She stifles a laugh. In your future, I see travel along roads. Okay, keep an eye out for that. Consider what just happened. You spend a few moments thinking about the tarot ring. Take your leave. Yeah, that was just a bull crap, and I'm just walking stupid. The sign on the door says Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. Okay, this is the guy that gave us this, this location, I'm thinking. As you enter, the photographer, who is busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby waste basket without looking around. If it's more bills, there's my inbox. Sassy. Hello? Hey, you ain't at the jumping J-so fat. Baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me, that face. That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks, I've grown rather attached to it. Hey, you're funny too. Baby, I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on the roof says Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby, that's exactly right. And soon I'm gonna be the biggest hat photographer in the city, now the country, now the world, now the universe, now the multiverse. There's something I need first. A face? A portfolio. And you know what I need before I get a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby. Don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat. And all I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat. And then we're both gonna be rich. Rich! Rich. Me with my portfolio and you with the 30 meat. I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Gotta be different hats though. Gotta be a different hat every time. I can pay nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay, how about this hat? That's it. What is that? An Eldritch Comfy and Kurt Fedora. Perfect. I love it. Click. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health. Come back soon. Okay. So, I'm guessing we're gonna just... Welding mask. Equip. Go inside. Yes! Welding mask. Perfect. Love it. 30 meat. Okay. We're just gonna get some dough. Chef hat. Perfect, love it. Okay. And I wonder if the other chef hats counts as another thing. Nope, already got to pick up a chef hat. Okay, so even though there are different hats, it doesn't. So all of these three are the same. Equip. A grouchy looking guy standing under the shade of these tiny building's eaves. He glares at you silently. He doesn't give rat's ass. We got games of skill, test your everything, talk to the attendant. Step right up, test your strength and your agility and your intellect and your bananas if you have them. Every winner gets a prize, perhaps a banana. You there, sir, care to face the challenge of a lifetime? Only 10 meat. What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age, throw up a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time? That's right. Care to try it? Okay. You spend 10 meat. You aim the dart while winding up your arm for the hammer swing and squinting at the proprietor. Well, you look about 38, but pop, bang, you reek of cigarette smoke, so I'm gonna say 34. Nicely done, right on the money. Here's your prize. Some fancy new beach shoes. He takes a pair of clocks out from under the counter, hands them to you. Hooray! Okay, let's see what happens if we try those. Crab clocks. Makes you walk like a crab. And we're just walking stupid. I like it. You see? We're just walking stupid. Hey, first aid. See what's for sale. Oh, it's cotton candy. Increases your maximum HP until you use another potion. Flute music is the best medicine. Grants a combat skill. Shooting flute. I'm gonna buy it. Ghost pad restores the HP, plus 3 to maximum HP, increases your hot armor. I'm gonna buy a couple of these. Okay, let's read the book. Read it. We got a combat skill. You read the book. It's most quackery, but amongst the toots and are nestled a few notes that are ringed through. Maybe flute magic really does have magical healing properties. You got a skill, shooting flute. There's a chart of fingerings in the back. If you can stop laughing long enough, you can study them. You see, because the hashtag pun. You can study them and get better at playing the flute. If you do, soothing flute will heal 2 additional HP per round. Wow! Upgrade 75 XP. Not right now, but I have it here. How are we with the XP? 33. That's good. Once per fight. Nice. And let me see, because this deals physical damage to all enemies each round. But the question is, can I upgrade that? Combat items. Books. History is worth honking. Oh, we can upgrade Sacks of Violence. It requires. I'm going to upgrade this one. We need 75 XP because Sacks of Violence is good. Okay. Okay, there's people like this guy in particular, kind of weird. The people on the Ferris wheel, you see? It's a long pier, but you don't want to take an even longer walk off it. Fish. Okay. You got an item. Haunted clan. It's haunted. You got an item. Fish in the sack. Not haunted. You got an item. Crusty ring. A ring. Looks like it got dropped in there ages ago. So there was someone who collected rings. It was a guy, but it was in the intro. Yeah. Fish in a sack. Okay, can we continue fishing, or are we just another fish in a sack? Another fish in a sack. We're getting a lot of fish in a sack. Another fish in a sack. I think we're just gonna keep going with fish in a sack. Bucket of chum. Oh, not bad. Fish in a sack. Okay, I guess it's enough. It looks like you caught everything that was here. Okay, good. And now we're just walking stepping. Okay, let me see if I can do something here. No, it needs 5 old stats plus 10 meat. Okay. No thanks. No, we didn't add it when you want. Oh, shut the hell up, bro. Glares at you, Sam. Okay. So, bus stop. We're gonna go to Crystal Dream Lake. Okay, so map. Pet store, distillery, hardware store. This is where the vampires are. Okay. Take a bus somewhere. Okay, so what did we need to do with the thing? Single boost 6 on the table. War and Peace, huh? That's a hefty one. Mind the bookmark now. Of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading 1 word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Hiya, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. Do some cooking. Check the mirror. Oh, we can say the thing, yeah. And some chess over here. Ask about it. This is a nice chess set. Did you whittle the pieces yourself? Aye, took me 16 years. It took you 6 months to carve each piece. Pawns went quicker than the tall ones, but more or less, huh? The horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. I guess not. We want to play again? Will we play? I'll play again? Can't. Already got a game in progress. The only piece that's in move is a single white pawn. Oh yeah, I went first. That was about 2 years ago. Who are you playing with? Nobody. Well, here, I play with you. You push one of the black pawns forward. Interesting. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months, right? Kind of funky pump contraction. Okay, so what do we need I forgot about this. Let me see. Glockton Ball. A faded sign by the side of the road bridge. History comes to life at the Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Beneath that, in smaller print, it says, but not in a spooky or dangerous way. Location unlocked. Sandwich Trial Museum. Okay, we're not gonna go there. The distillery is over there. I forgot what this guy said. We need the Gladstone thing. Bro. Do you have for sale? No. I don't need any of this. I'm gonna buy this steel-toed thing. See what they do. People will hear you coming. Equip. People will hear me coming. Okay, now. I'm gonna go with the crab things. For the stupid walking, you see? Oh, right. We needed to go over here, you see? What? Seepage has caused this concrete to become set in his ways. Blow his mind. Powerful grid. Nice. Yeah, we were supposed to search like the basement here. Go into the nether realm. Step through it. You step through the hole in the door, immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach, and a burst of "this was a bad idea" in your mind. Like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a moment, when the feeling has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. It looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything while you weren't looking. Huh. Yeah, you see we got doors here, stack of boxes. It's a workbench covered in tools, make some stuff. We can make scary bomb. No, we're not going to do that for now. What about the basic combat items? This is actually good. Restore 10 HP, cure bleeding. I want to make one. Can we make another one? No. Nothing. Shelves full of neatly organized hardware that definitely hasn't been destroyed yet. There is a 1917 calendar on the wall by the desk. It looks brand new. I believe we were in like 28. As you leave the storeroom, the shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You, because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there. And him because, hey now, what in the hell were you doing in my back room? How'd you get back there without me seeing you? Termite inspector? I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections, so the termites won't find out in advance. Well, how'd you get past me? I'm very good at my job, you know? Ah, well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yeah, it seems to be pretty effective. I might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. No problem. So you got the Gladstone thing? Is the hardware store guy back when he was younger, or is younger. Talk to him. Welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. Why is that, you know? Oh, well, shucks, nobody asked me to justify that claim before. Is it because it's the only hardware store in the valley? Ha, that's a good one. I'll have to remember that. I'm sure you will. You see? Close time loop. What can I do for you? Ask about the out-hole rentals. I like to buy one of those new Gladstone bulbs. Yes. Sorry, government fellas bought my entire stock. What? Ah, for the big dam they're building. I can order one though. How long would it take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding on for me if I'm not back right away? Oh sure, got no problem. How long you figure? 11 years. Ha ha ha. No, forget how to say that's no problem. Well, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Glaxon valves than they're gonna need for that dam. If you go up to the worksite, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. You got a map? Yeah, I have a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake? Never heard of that. But I got a little picture of a dam in there. See? That's about the same place relative to here. Location unlocked. Crystal Dream Dam. Great, thanks. What about the outhouse rentals? There were outhouse rentals back then. You're renting outhouses? I mean, you rented out outhouses? Ah, yeah. At least I was. Now that indoor plumbing is starting to get popular, there's no market for them anymore, except in construction sites. Just got the one left. After that, I'm calling it quits and putting up new ones. Can I rent the last one? Sure thing. It will be 200 meat up front for the installation and half each month afterward for maintenance. What maintenance do? You clean up the poop? I dump some powder lime down the hole, clean up the ventilation pipes, and check for splinters. And once the pit starts to get full, I'll move the outhouse over a couple yards and dig a new one for you. Plus, you get a free subscription of the local newspaper. Okay. Great. Where do you want me to put it? The pet store. The sandwich museum. I don't know. Sandwich museum, I'm guessing? The sandwich museum. They already got a pretty state-of-the-art toilet facility there, but well, never hurts to have a backup, I suppose. Alrighty, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. What else can I do for you? I changed my mind on where to put the outhouse. What do you have for sale? Okay, so I'm gonna write down over here because clearly this is later content. So, outhouse. Hardware store. Store in the past. What do you have for sale? Fuses, matches. I'm gonna buy the matches. Sharpening stones and rivets. I don't think I need anything else. And we're just walking stupid. There doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. Weird. Yes, because we are in the past. Yep. Okay, let's go back. Hello, bruh. What do you have for sale? Same stuff. Okay. So. Oh, what is this? 6 hobo code knowledge. Oh, crap. Yeah. So, we got the pet store and the museum, and there's the dam over there, you see? Okay, first, we're going to go to the pet store and the museum. Two things which are hard to describe, but let's say they are more or less like smoking holes in space, through which you can see the faint light of distant and dying stars float up to you with an air of menace. The two orbs squint at you. Mr. Poindexter's voice echoes inside your head in a way that makes your eardrums itch. Ah, Mr. Barth, clearly you did not recognize the warning inherent in our last meeting. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? I suppose you think you're clever. I dislike clever people. Well, that makes sense. Considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself. Mr. Barth, you are interfering in affairs that do not concern you. And they are the affairs of very important and powerful people. I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you creeps stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning, Mr. Barth. We're not playing games. That's a shame. I could teach you a pretty good one. It's called 52 Pickup 7 Moxie. You will whip out a deck of cards, spray them at the orbs, which flinch and sputter in the fluttering cloud of white cardstock. By the time Poindexter recovers his composure, you're gone. Why, you dirty, uncount little... Next time we meet, I'll put you in your place. And I'm adding litter into your list of crimes. Sneak away. Okay, we're in the Sandwich Museum, and look at this. This outhouse has another one of those time portals in it, because it's apparently impossible for us to make a game that doesn't include a blatant Day of the Tentacle reference. Flush yourself. Tim? Is that you? I think this is Tim. You know, the horse from West of Loathing. But you don't have like the spinny eyes. So maybe you're a little bit flabbergasted by the situation. But I'm thinking this is definitely the return of Tim, the wacky horse. Somebody led this horse to this water, but the horse is finishing the job itself. A water throat, fulfilling its destiny of hydrating a horse. Okay, we're gonna fish over here. Better not, you might accidentally give the horse a lip piercing. Who even knows how long it'll be before those are fashionable. Agreed. Fish and well, okay. We can do this over here. I think. Some meat on the hook. Continue fishing. Nothing? Meat. I don't know why there's meat here. Looks like you got everything. Okay. What is this? Discarded new paper says it's March 3rd, 1692. Okay. This is very, very early, you know. I'm gonna write it down over here. Like March 3rd, 1692. We need to go and get the info about that. The door to this house is locked. If only you had some way to unlock things that are locked. Like a key, you know? Oh, hello, come right in. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Not at all, I'm always glad to have visitors when my husband is out riding the circuit. My name is Fuzzy Bart. Pleasure. Theresa Danforth. Bunch of barrels. Handmade bed, which has been made, presumably also by hand. Secret passage. There's zero reason for you to expect there to be one. No secret passage, you see? A nice clean wash basin, as one would hope it would be. Fish. I like to fish. Handful of clean water. Nice. What an unusual outfit. Whereabouts are you from? I guess you could say that from Ocean City. Oh, the big city. That must be much more exciting than our little village. Don't sell this place short. The city is more modern, that's all. So you say your husband is riding the circuit. He's a judge for the county. Most of the little towns out this way are too small to have their own courthouse and judge. So they save up their legal matters and Clarence rides around to sell things once a month or so. That must take a while. Does it get lonely while he's away? Or boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. So your husband's still out riding the circuit. Indeed, Clarence will be gone for many days, but our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. So what was the barrels? We won a year's supply of cream at the last county fair. Didn't expect them to give it all at once. None of us is even particularly care for cream. Would you care for a ladleful or even a whole barrel? Oh, thanks, I'm good. Thank you to you later. Talk to you later. So, a cream. I'm gonna write down hardware store past. There's a this is the Sandwich Museum. Sandwich Museum past. We got barrel of cream. See, I'm writing down things in the book. Mrs. Danforth give you a cheerful nod. Your help, yeah, okay. Talk to you later. Sorry. Village of Sandwich. Welcome to Sandwich. Don't break the law, please. Yeah. Nothing here. Sign reads Sandwich Gazebo. Vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. Vandalize it. You look around to make sure nobody's watching and scratch the knot of the sign. Take that, authority. If you like the top of daisies, I have good news. There are 2 others just like it. Nice. State-of-the-art toilet facility. You poke your head inside. There's some graffiti scratch on the wall. Peter Proctor is a stinky duty head. Peter Proctor is a stinky duty head. Someone doesn't really like Peter Proctor. Root cellar. The doors are locked with an expensive German combination lock, requiring a 5-letter word. Okay, I have no freaking clue as to this. Nope. Oh well, those roots are probably sour anyway. What do we have here? Make a move. You consider the board for a moment and make a move. No, white is winning. Too bad, black. Okay. I think we're changing things here in the past that we should actually first go to the present to take a look at. For instance, this throat may have been used to bait human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have any evidence of that, but it seems plausible now. Make a wish. Okay. Fish this. You gain 17 meat. Oh, meat. Nice. 23 meat. Doing some real cash here. Meat. Nice. Cut everything. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Yeah. Looks like the change you made to the sign had an effect. There's a hobo hanging out here eating sandwich cream right out of the jar. You see? That's what happens. You change things in the past, it changes here. The sign reads, Sandwich Gazebo, vagrants welcome thanks to you. Hi there, enjoying that sandwich cream? Sure am. Can't get enough of this stuff. That's probably why everybody calls me Creamy Steve. Probably, yeah. Best sandwich cream in the tri-state area right here. It's a traditional recipe. Ask him about the hobo comb. Do you know any hobo code? Sure. Okay. Is one of them... I know 2 words. Is one of them cream? Yep. And the other one is here. Okay. Hobo code knowledge increase. A hobo camp. You know there's a hobo camp over by Ocean City. I bet they'd be interested in this cream. Ah, you think so? I'd love to share this with other like-minded individuals. Sure, you could set up an extremely specific trade route. Sold. Creamy Steve runs into the gift shop to get some more cream for the road. Okay then. These are the plants that, you see, traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. Sandwich boasted the country's very first 3-party outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it. It is very old. A more modern convenience has been provided for your motor convenience. Avail yourself of it. Ah, all 3 doors go to the same place. You got 1 pupitorium over here. Flush it. Courtesy flush always. 3 sinks. Interesting. I'm guessing this is the one that I bought. I use a lot of meat for that. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. This chessboard has clearly left out on display as an allegory of the battle between good and evil. White is winning, representing the triumph of the witch hunters over the town's terrifying witch cult. Okay, so we can, change that. This arras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line. Though due to the low resolution of embroidery used at the time, it is impossible to discern exactly who. Check the footnote. It has been pointed out to us that this arras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas-de-Calais department of northern France, and therefore it is merely a sparkling tapestry. #pop. According to county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. No plaque on this table, it must have always been boring. You're now fond of this plant. You see, we can change things in the past. Okay, so we're on the 2nd floor. The upstairs rooms are off limit while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to the servants as it was felt by the proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they go up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limit while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's more extensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor's spare room, where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour, and is also not part of the house. And we're just walking stupid. Okay. What is that over here? This leads to a little cemetery behind the church. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Delia Podmont, Millicent Podmont, John Podmont. Tombstone is engraved with hobo code. Proctor, our town founder. This guy lived to be 230 years old. Abigail Proctor. Peter Proctor. He was a duty head until the very end. The guy from the, in the outhouses. Clarence Danford. Bartholomew Danford. That might be like a thing that we can see in the past about the witch trials, you see? 1692. The inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. The sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. We can go back in time and change something. The altar where the town's witches performed their horrific sacrifices, not the blood stains. I want to see something first. So, we're gonna check the watchful eye. 1692. There are no records of 1692 here. No. Nothing new here. Are there any more records here? No. Weird. Okay, let's go back to Crystal Dream Lake then. Museum, pet store, distillery, dam. Let's keep at it with the museum for a little bit. Try to solve that one, and then we might go to the dam. A decaying nightstand discarded in a ditch, which is kind of a weird place to find a nightstand. Maybe somebody got so mad about stubbing their toes all the time that they angrily drove it out to the woods and threw it out of the car, maybe. Check the drawer. Paperclip. Battery. Nice. Not bad at all. Okay, let's just go back in time. So, 18. Yes, exactly. Let's see. Okay, we got people here. The sign is written in crayon. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused of stealing Tom Dadford's pocket watch, making a dumb-looking doll. Writing Peter Proctor is a stinky, woodward head on the wall of the outhouse. Huh. A group of 3 kids is gathered around a little girl holding an odd doll. Order, order, come on, we're gonna have a trial, we're gonna do it properly. I don't see what we had a dumb old trial anyway, we know she's guilty. I didn't do anything, why are you so mean to me? Because you're weird and an outsider. I only live half a mile down the road, I was born here. Yeah, but your family's outsider. Your father wasn't born here. My family's been here for like 60 generations. Closer to 4 actually, but the larger point stands. I'm going to intervene here. Hey you kids, what's going on here? Who are you? I've never seen you around here before. My name's Fuzi. I'm a traveler? Well, we're having a trial for that crybaby Patricia. I'm Tom the judge. And that's Delia, the jury. And Peter's the executioner. Executioner? Holy jeez, kid. Well, I'm not gonna literally execute her, probably. My past says you shouldn't decide on a punishment till after the conviction. Uh-huh. Well, how's it going? Not great. Patricia just keep crying instead of presenting any kind of proper defense. Let's see. Mister, will you be my attorney? Attorney. Will you be a attorney? Well, that's a good idea, actually. Then you can present the case and she can cry as much as she wants. Huh. How's she gonna pay for it? My father ain't gonna let the turfy fees to some slenderizing crybaby. I guess I will do it pro bono. Thank you. So what's the trial about? The defendant stands accused of 3 crimes. Stealing Tom's Danford, that's my, gold pocket watch. Defacing the public outhouse with a very rude slogan about Peter Proctor. And making a weird doll. I didn't do any of those things. You've got the doll right there. Look, it's got 3 arms. That's weird. But it was regular when I made it. She starts crying again. Okay. What do I need to do? Well, we're at the part of the trial where the defense would submit evidence that contradicts one of the charges. What were the charges again? Stealing the pocket watch, vandalizing the outhouse, making the weird and asymmetrical 3-arm doll. I promise I didn't. Promises don't count in the code of law. You gotta prove it. Okay, I got it. You can't just leave. You're in the middle of the trial. But what if I have to go? That's what I'm saying. You can't. No, I mean, what if I have to go? The poop. Look, kid, I can't just unload in the middle of a church. Jeez, mister. All right, fine. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. Thanks. Okay, so...
And I will shake away the cloudy skies with the California lullaby. And when you're frozen with desire, we'll put our toes up to the fire, and I will sing your cares away. So let me take you back to paradise.